Hello and welcome to this yoga for cyclists. My name is Jessica and I will be guiding you through this recovery style practice where we focus on stretching the lower body, including calves, quads, and hips, and also opening up through the shoulders and chest. This practice is suitable for any level and no props are required. We will begin right away in a tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Grip into the mat, press out of your wrists, and extend your right leg out behind you. Tuck your toes, and press your weight back into your heels until you find a nice stretch. Take a moment to come to your breath. If any of the postures are challenging for you, remember to breathe. As a cyclist, you are using your calves and your shins a lot, so this stretch may be very intense. Only go as far as your body allows today. We will be holding each pose for roughly 3 to 5 breaths to really let your muscles relax and sink into the poses. Come back into a neutral position. Lift up your right leg and place your toes towards the left side of the mat. Gaze over towards your feet. Side body stretch. Come back through to center, bend your right leg, extend your left leg out long, tuck your toes, and send your weight back into your heel. It's okay if you want to rock forward and back before finding stillness. This is the perfect class to do either after you cycle or on your in-between and rest days. Anytime that you want to recover, take time for yourself, soothe your body. Pick up your left leg, place your toes towards the right side of your mat, gaze over towards your toes, side body stretch. Come back through to center, re-bend your left leg, and then send your right foot to the outside of your right palm. You may need to inch your left knee back slightly so that you're in a lizard pose. Take a moment to shift from side to side, let your hips settle, press your chest forward, let your hips melt. And from here, we'll add on a little bit. Press into your left palm, twist open, reach your right arm towards the back of the mat, inviting an opening in your chest and your shoulders. Either stay here, or you can also bend into your left knee, maybe catching onto your foot, adding on a quad stretch. We'll pause here. If you notice that your breath has become short and shallow, you've taken it too far and you need to ease out slightly. Let the breath be your guide. No matter where you are, in any position, it is effective and it is right for you. Maybe squeeze your foot in a little bit closer, deepen the stretch, and slowly release your foot back down with control. Bring your palms to the inside of your foot. Press your weight up a little bit and shift your left heel in towards you so that you're in this modified side lunge. Sink your hips low, keep your palms on the ground, and use your right forearm and your right arm to keep pressing your knee open, sinking down as far as you can till you get a nice stretch in your thighs. If this feels good and you'd like to take it further, you can walk your hands on the diagonal, send your hips back slightly. Keep pressing your knee open. Press into your foot, lift yourself up, and then bring your right foot closer to your body. Sit your hips down towards your heel. You may need to adjust your legs slightly. Place your hands on top of your right knee. Send your weight forward, coming into another variation of a calf stretch. Energetically press your foot and your heel down into the mat. Lift up slightly and then press your knee away from your body and down. Notice how this changes the stretch. Come back into all fours. Maybe tap out your foot a little bit to release the stretch. Do what feels good for you to reset. Then step your left foot to the outside of your left palm. Sink your hips forward for your lizard pose. Sweep your left arm up and back, opening up through the chest and the shoulders, maybe gazing back. Staying here or also bending into your right knee, maybe grabbing onto your foot. Let your hips be heavy. Maybe squeeze your foot in a little bit more, intensifying the quad stretch. And then with control, release your foot back down. Replace your left hand to the inside of your leg. Lift your hips up slightly and internally rotate your right shin inwards, coming in to this modified side lunge. Use your arm to press your knee open, sink your hips down any amount. And if you'd like to go further, you have the option again to walk your hands out to the diagonal. Send your hips back and reach through your fingertips. Try to make your inhales and your exhales just as long. Lift yourself up slightly and bring your left foot closer to your body. Sink your hips down towards your heel. Place your hands on top of your knee and send your weight forward, getting a calf stretch. Press down into the corners of your feet and into your heel. Lift yourself up slightly and then press your knee away and down from your body. This time, come to take a seat. Bring your feet out in front of you, soles of the feet planted to the mat, toes facing forward, and plant your hands behind you, fingers facing towards the top of your mat. Roll your shoulders back and down from your body. Broaden your shoulder blades, draw your elbows together, your shoulder blades together, and then press up, reverse tabletop. This is one of my favorite stretches for the front of the shoulders. If it's too much, you can come down and take pulses instead. Coming down for a rest, then pressing back up. Hold for another 3 breaths. Lift your hips up nice and high, squeeze your glutes, and lower down. Find your way onto your back. Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Keep your left foot planted to the ground and cross your right foot over top of your left knee. Press your knee away from your body. Draw your legs in towards your chest. Reclined pigeon pose. Keep pressing your right knee away from your body as you draw in. Try to relax your head, your neck, and your shoulders down so you're not using too much effort. Release the hold of your legs, switching sides. Plant the sole of your right foot down. Cross your left ankle over top of your right knee. Draw your legs in towards your chest. Press your left knee away from you as you draw your legs in towards you. Release your legs back down to the mat. Roll on to your left side. Bring your knees to a 90-degree bend and prop yourself up onto your shoulder. Place your fist in between your knees so that your knees are stacked and aligned on top of each other. And then reach your right arm out in front of you, and then inhale, open yourself up to a twist, keeping your knees stacked over each other for open book. This variation of a twist focuses more on the upper body and the chest and shoulder versus the lower body. And it's okay if your arm does not come all the way down to the ground. Let gravity help do the work for you. Exhale, untwist, roll over onto your right side. Bend your knees so that they're at a 90-degree angle. Place your fist in Place your fist in between your knees so that they are stacked on top of each other, and maintain this As you reach forward, twist open, opening up through the chest and the shoulders, allowing gravity to pull you down. Gaze towards your knees, make sure that they're still stacked. And remember to breathe even in this twist. Release the twist and roll yourself onto your back. Extend your legs down. Relax your arms beside you. Coming into Shavasana, giving your body this time for rest and integration. Close down or soften your gaze. Relax the muscles in your body. Let yourself be heavy. Bring awareness back to your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms up overhead, lengthen through your body, and roll yourself over onto any side. Take a pause. And when you're ready, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Draw your hands together towards heart center. We'll close with a releasing breath in through the nose, side out the mouth. Inhale and exhale, sigh. Draw your hands together, bow forward. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for today's Yoga for Cyclists practice. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment on what you thought, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you. Bye.